Hey, everybody. How we doing today? All right. So today I want to talk to you about the upcoming 2018 movie First Man. And for those of you that may not have heard, this is not a movie about the first woman president's husband. This movie is about the first man to walk on the moon. None other than Neil Armstrong. Now, I first heard about this movie back in September or October of last year when I was searching for a field trip destination for my students. I happen to live where Neil Armstrong grew up, so the Armstrong Air and Space Museum isn't too far away. So I went to their website, and the first thing I saw on their website is that Ryan Gosling came to town. And I was just like, why is Ryan Gosling coming to this small town in northwestern Ohio? Now, when I found out why, I got really hyped. Because Ryan Gosling is going to star as Neil Armstrong in this upcoming drama. And I don't know how you personally feel about Ryan Gosling, but I think he's a great actor. I think his acting skills are really diverse. I think he can play the really funny guy. And I think he can play the very well-reserved silent type. And as most people watching this know, Neil Armstrong was the strong silent type. He is the ideal candidate I think of when I hear the strong silent type. Very humble and very reserved. This is the commander who didn't want his team's names on the Apollo 11 mission patch because he didn't want them to take credit for it. He wanted to give credit to the 400,000 engineers, the American people, and even humanity. And you can actually find out there pictures of Gosling dressed as Neil Armstrong on the set of First Man. But he's not the only A-lister or notable actor in this movie. Corey Stoll is going to be playing Buzz Aldrin. Most people probably know him from House of Cards. You got John Berthel playing Dave Scott. You got Jason Clarke, who's been in almost every movie since 2010. He's playing Ed White. Pablo Schreiber, who must be, I don't know much about him, but he's got to be like half Latin and half German. He's playing Jim Lovell. Another Ohioan, represent. And there's several others that I've yet to mention. Now, if you look at the First Man's IMDb page, you'll see that there are actors for Roger Chaffee, for Ed White, which means this movie is going to start before Apollo 1. And from what I understand, this is going to be kind of a biography of just Neil Armstrong's life, which is a brilliant move because I always wonder why they haven't come out with a blockbuster Hollywood movie of Neil Armstrong. The guy's life was just full of action. It is very action-packed. The guy's wing got snapped off by a low wire in the Korean War. He almost died during his first Gemini 8 mission, and again when he had to eject while practicing for the lunar landing. And not to mention when he was actually doing the lunar landing. They almost ran out of fuel. I mean, there are plenty of opportunities in this movie to have that stressful Apollo 13 kind of feel to it. This very well could be the Apollo 13 movie of the 21st century. But it doesn't have to be all stress, action-packed kind of footage in this film. There are plenty of opportunities for that melodrama as well. One of Neil Armstrong's kids died at a young age and was said to ultimately lead to his divorce. He had to deal with the loss of his friends Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee. If done correctly and properly, dare I say this movie has the chance to be one of the best of all time. But we're just going to have to wait till October 12th of 2018 to find out. No trailers have yet released for this movie, but I think we can start expecting them very, very soon. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be making more of these videos as new information is released. Until that time, God bless you. Stay righteous.